Hello gamers, welcome to the channel. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth just came out and unfortunately it does not have native frame generation, okay? That's very unfortunate for us Steam Deck users because we really do need that performance, okay? It has DLSS upscaling, but it doesn't have frame generation. We can't even use that DLSS upscaling if you're playing on the Steam Deck, okay? And it doesn't have FSR3 upscaling, no frame generation, okay? But don't worry. So I do have a video showing this game on Steam Deck with frame generation on. I'll leave a link right here. I just made that video and once it dropped I got a lot of comments, people asking me how it's done, you need to make a tutorial, make a guide. People were jumping onto my Discord, okay? It's because you guys have been lazy, all right? Just like me, you guys are using the DLSS Enabler installer. Okay, I've actually done a video showing you how to install it and use it. It's really easy. I use it too. Okay, but the drawback for this only downloads the latest mainline build of DLSS Enabler. So if you go to the DLSS Enabler website, I'll leave a link in the description. See, the latest mainline build is 3.02. Okay, this doesn't have it's because we need the Optiscaler that supports the frame generation toggle. Because this game doesn't have built-in frame generation, that means that in the menu we can't toggle frame generation on. Let me interrupt for a minute. This might save you some money. If you're interested in the game that I'm talking about today, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, make sure you check out the sponsor of today's video, InstantGaming.com. If you're not familiar with them, make sure you check them out using my link below. They sell games at discounted prices, like cheap prices, up to 90% off, and that's because they buy their game keys directly from the game developers, so it cuts out any middleman, translates to big savings for you. Okay, so take a look. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. It's on the Steam version. It's in stock currently. PC, like you can get it on PS5 as well here, but we're focusing on the PC version. You've got the standard edition, digital deluxe edition. Okay, you're getting 40-ish% off. And if you want the twin pack with the remake and rebirth, okay, you can get this one as well, digital deluxe. Okay, these are all in stock. Brand new game. 40% off. What more could you expect? Okay, so yeah, it's exactly the same as you would buy from Steam. So once you buy it from this website, it tells you here how to activate. They give you the game key. Go back to your Steam library and log in, add the product to your Steam library, and then you'll have the game onto your library. Okay, I think the only drawback is you might not have that 2-hour refund grace period. If you buy on Steam. Okay, so if you're only trying out this game, you're not sure about it, you might want a refund. Maybe you can buy it on Steam first and then play for 2 hours, less than 2 hours, and then you can refund the game and maybe buy it cheaper here. Save yourself some money, yeah, that's what I'll do. Okay, but if you've already played remake, you know what you're getting into. Yeah, just buy it here. 43% discount. Yeah, very, very cheap. Yeah, thank you for sponsoring this video, and let's get back to our video. So what you need to do, go to releases and scroll down, get this version 3.03.000.0 trunk. Okay, pre-release. Okay, this you can see here changes, has the updated Optiscaler to version 0.7.0 pre-90. And this one has the Optiscaler overlay, has the toggle for the frame generation. That's what we want, okay? Because the in-game doesn't have the frame generation toggle, so we need to toggle it through this mod. Okay, so what you do, go to assets and download. It's just an exe, okay? Download it first. I've already got it. I put it here. Normally it should be in your downloads folder. Okay, I just made it more clean. So I opened a new folder called DLSS Enabler Tutorial. Okay, once you've got this exe, right click, add to Steam, and then go back to your Steam. You should, on the left hand side, have it right here. Go to the gear icon, properties, compatibility. We're going to force it to Proton Experimental. Okay, so this is just an installer. It extracts the mod files. So just run it. Just run it. Okay, so this is the installer. Accept the agreement. Next. And then here you need to provide a folder path. Okay, I'm just going to go to here, your downloads folder. I'm going to copy the name of this version of the mod and create a folder. Create a folder, paste the name. Okay, just here. So back here, I'm just going to browse for it. So browse. It's in the Z drive. It's in my internal SSD. Home. deck, downloads, DLSS Enabler tutorial, DLSS setup. So this is the folder that I just created. Okay. Next, just double check the path. Okay. Next, make sure you have the version.dll. So main DLSS enabler files. Okay. Make sure you check this. Enable support for AMD and Intel GPUs. We're on the Steam Deck. We're using AMD GPU. Okay. So make sure you have this checked. And here, make sure Optiscaler is version 0.7. Okay. You can use the old one if you want. But for this game, obviously, we want the newer version of Optiscaler. It's important. Next. Okay, so here's the folder that I just created. Okay, let's watch it populate. So it's blank right now. So once we install it, see the files? Yeah, that's all the files. All the files. Then you have this error. Don't worry about it. Okay, we don't need to read the README file. So uncheck this, click finish, and that's done. Go back to your Steam library. Okay. Right click it, manage, remove non-Steam game from your library. We don't really need this install anymore. We've already extracted the mod files that we need. So just save yourself some space. Okay. Now we need to locate our game folder. Okay. So if you have the Steam version, go to your Steam library, select the game, manage, and then here manage, browse local files. Very easy. Open up the Dolphin and it brings you to your game folder. I don't have my on Steam. So mine's a non-Steam version. So I actually have my game here in my home games, Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth directory, which is right here. I think. Yep, here. Games, Final Fantasy. Yeah, it's right here. So this is what the game folder looks like. Okay, this is what the game folder looks like. Then first go into end, binaries, Win64. This is the folder where we're going to put our mod files. So go back to the mod files that you just extracted. Okay. And then you can copy it, or if you can move it if you want. I normally copy it because if another game wants to use this, I can just copy it over. So I'll just copy and paste it. Okay. And here you can see there's one file called NVNGX.DLL, which is 185.5 kilobytes. You can just delete this for now. Just delete it. Okay. And then go back to the root of your game folder. Go to Engine. Go to Plugins, DLSS Subset, Binaries, Third Party, Win64. See this one, NVNGX._DLSS.DLL. This is 48.9 megabytes. Copy it and then paste it. And we're just going to rename it to NVNGX.DLL, the one that we just deleted. Okay. Now cut it. Go back to your root of your game. End, binaries, Win64. So right here, we're just going to paste it back. So we just basically overrided it with the new 48.9 megabyte. Remember, it was 185 kilobytes. Now it's 48.9 megabytes. All right. Once you've done that, then what we're going to do is we're going to go back to your Steam. Okay, and go to the properties of your game. So again, properties. Make sure in the launch options, you have this. Okay, WINEDLL overrides equals open quotation mark version. Remember when we installed the mod files, version.dll. Okay, that's the one. Just type version. You don't need to type DLL. If you want, .dll is also fine. Equals N, B, close quotation marks. And then space, make sure there's a space, percentage, command, percentage. Okay, I'll copy and paste this in the comment section. So you can, not the comment section, in the description. So you can copy and paste it in case there's a typo. Okay, make sure you have this launch command and then we can test it out. So click play. Okay, it works in gaming mode. I've got a video showing it off. Okay, you can check that out. But in this video, I'm just going to do it in desktop mode. No point going back and forth between gaming mode and desktop mode. This is easier to see. Okay. So, options. Oops. Okay. Options. Graphics. Make sure you go in here and you go to this anti-aliasing method. Make sure you select DLSS. Before you couldn't select DLSS because the mod wasn't installed. Now you can. So once you've got DLSS selected, okay, you can press the insert key on your keyboard, or if you don't have keyboard, in gaming mode, map a button to the insert key. So once you press the insert key, you can toggle on, this is the Optiscaler menu, overlay, whatever you want to call it, okay? And then here you can select the upscaling you want. So you can select between XEXS or FSR 2.1 or 2.2 or FSR 3.x, which is 3.1, okay? And for frame generation, you want to toggle on frame generation. You want to toggle on the frame generation HUD fix, FG extended, FG allow async. All right, that's what you want to toggle on. Close it, and yeah, it works. That's how it's done. That's how you get frame generation working. I got like 40-ish frames playing this game on the Steam Deck, which is way better than the 20-ish frames that we got. So double the frame rate. I'm not sure if it's real. Like I did talk to the developers of DLSS Enabler. They say it's only duplicating frames. Like if you're using the HUD fix, so if it's like doing all the UI flickering, maybe that's true. But yeah, it does feel a little bit better it feels like a lot smoother when you move the camera. So it's good. It's free. Make sure you use it. Let me know in the comment sections if you have any other issues. Thank you for watching, and make sure you hit like and subscribe. See you later, guys.